welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you for a mixed media project. So on Facebook I do get a craft box. I haven't had it for the last couple of months because there was a mix up, but they have said that it will be posted out, but by the time this goes up I will have received them, so it's all good. So the plan today is to alter a CD. So I went on to, I haven't done their challenge for a while now just because I've not been up to doing much. So I thought, do you know what, I'm going to do it this month. So the challenge is, the theme is an altered Christmas CD, adding glitter, star and texture paste. So I've got a few things out on my desk in which to do it. So I have this gorgeous gold glitter. I've got this snow paste, which will give me my texture. I have two stencils. So I've got this Christmas one with the snowflakes as well as this big star. I also have some snow from the chipboard, and also I could even use my texture paste with that. And then I do have this piece as well, which I thought would look quite nice in the centre, but we shall see. So I'm not 100% what I am doing. Okay, so I am just going to bring in this lid to do it on, just keep my surface nice and clean. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to prime it. So I am bringing in my white gesso, and we are going to prime the CD. So this is an old CD. I don't even know what's on it. It doesn't actually say what's on it. So I thought, right, we'll use this. And to tell you the truth, this challenge seems like a fun one, so that's nice. So yeah, so there's my first layer of gesso. So I'm going to grab my heat gun, dry this, and then I will be back. Okay, so I've done that. While I was painting that, I did have the idea. I have this absolutely gorgeous Christmas tree die that I did receive from a very, very lovely lady. So thank you, Laura, so much for that. It's absolutely beautiful. And I thought that would go quite nice on there. How cute is that? And it even has a star on the top. So I thought that was quite a nice little addition. So let me just finish getting I thought I got them all out, but then I just noticed some. So that's what I'm thinking of putting there. The next thing that I'm going to do, so I was going to use the snow paste, but actually I think I'm going to use this texture paste, the one that I actually did get from Craft Box. So I'm going to grab myself a palette knife if I can find one. Yep. And I think what I'm going to do, I really like the idea of these snowflakes, so I think that's what I'm going to do. So let us, yeah, I think so. So just putting some texture paste on the palette knife and then running it over that snowflake. So there's that one. Oh, that's really pretty. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this one all the way around if I can. So I know there is going to be a point where I'm not going to be able to put it all on, but we will see what we can do. Really pretty. Oh, I've got enough there. Another one. So I thought this is actually a really fun challenge. So it is on a Craftbox page on Facebook. If I remember to, I will leave a link in the description box below, so do go and check it out. I mean, I love Craftbox products. I'm not sponsored by them at all. I do buy all the products myself, but I just absolutely love them. So I love getting their boxes each month. Yeah, I just love them. So I don't know if you can sort of see, but we have them. So I'm going to dry these off. and once these are dried off I will be back. Okay, so I'm back. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use these acrylic paints. This one is sky blue and this is a cold grey, just to colour in the background before I put any stars or glitter or anything on, just sort of for my base, and then my base is done, and then it'll be just embellishing it, which is one of my favourite parts ever. So paintbrush, I do need a paintbrush. I also need to go and grab some water, so I will be back in a second. So I have my water. If I thought on, actually I could have, I don't want that brush. Which brush do I want? I'll have this one. Right, okay. So I'm using an R2D2 cup for my water. It was my husband's, but he said it's horrible to drink out of, so I asked him if I could have it. So yeah. Right, okay, I'm just putting a couple of blobs of the two colours on my mat. Oh, this one's really clogged up. There we go. And then I'm going to have plenty of water, so I'm going to put plenty of water on the CD itself, just so that I can have the colour run. So there. So I'm just patting. I'm not really thinking. I'm not yeah, really I'm not thinking whatsoever. I'm just adding the colour on. So bringing this, I love this grey. I just think that's a beautiful grey. So where I haven't dabbed with the other colour, I will dab with this colour. And then, so that's a bit too thick. Really pretty. Love that background already. I think it's really nice. So I think we need just a touch more of this blue. So let us bring a bit of that back in. And then I think what we should do is dry it and then go from there. But loving the colour so far. So we'll dry it off and then I will be back. Okay, so I have dried that. There's still a few slightly wet bits, but isn't that gorgeous? Loving the texture on that. I am going to come in and add some more of the paint, just to darken up a few of those areas. I will come in and do some dry brushing using my white gesso just on those snowflakes, because I don't want them to blend into the background. Let me put some more water on my brush, just because I want that to be nice and runny. So I'm going to do this. So as you can see, I'm just going where it is white. But I'm thinking that this will be the last layer. So yeah, I like that. I really like that. Right, okay. I'm going to go and dry this off, and then we will come back and do the next bit. Okay, so that is done, all dry. It doesn't that look absolutely fab? Colour is just, oh, it's gorgeous. I am going to change my mind with the glitter. I'm no longer going to use the gold glitter. I am, however, going to use this glitter glue that I have in silver, because I just think it will go a bit better. So I am now going to use the snow paste, because it's absolute gorgeous stuff. And what I'm thinking is, on here we have some stars, so I thought it'd be quite nice just to add maybe one or two of the stars. This actually feels like it's drying out, so I must use it. Do I want to use that one? I don't think I do, you know. I think, do you know what, I'm going to bring in another snowflake. I'm hoping that this won't be too covered over. Yeah, So I think just add some more snowflakes. So we have the ones that we've just put on with the texture paste in. Oh, I really like that. So I might leave those ones, those colours, and just add in these with the snow. I know we're adding on our Christmas tree. Right. Oh, I really like that. And so simple as well. We're literally not, there's very little here that you guys wouldn't even, like, that you, sorry, that isn't even making sense. There is, it's very, there's not much skill in doing it either. It's literally just having fun. And that's what I love about mixed media, is just having fun with it. Getting messy. Oh, I really like that. I think that has gone, is really, really nice. So it does need to dry, but I think we can get away with putting our Christmas tree on. So find the perfect place for that, which I would probably say around about there. The other thing, do we want to add in this wooden element? Oh, we have 2 in there. I didn't realise there was 2 in there. Okay, so do I want to add this on just there, which looks really, really nice, then add the tree, or do you think that is too much? You know, I am thinking though, do I have it on hand? Yes, I do. I'm thinking that the tree doesn't stand out very well. So I have this red paper. So what I'm going to do, let's move these out of the way just for a second. So I'm going to grab my glue. So here it is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this onto the red, and then I'm going to cut it out because it's sort of blending into the background, and I think because it's so busy I feel like it needs a solid colour behind it. So let me try and get my glue down. No, it's taking its time actually. Yeah, let's use this one if it's not clogged up already. Yeah, okay, it's not going very good to do in regards to, oh, dropping everything now. I'm trying to get a pin out so that I can unblock this one. So let us see. Oh, there we go. Right, okay, so I'm just going around putting glue all over the back so that it sticks quite nicely. Yeah, well, I think this is glue. We'll find out. It just says on the front of it, craft material. I did get it given, so, and the person I got it given off doesn't know what it is either. Yeah, it feels like glue, so I'm just going to say it's glue, because that is very, very tacky and sticky. Okay, nearly there. Like this. Right, okay. I think that's us done. So I am going to stick this on here like that, so nicely stuck down. I can't really do anything else with the CD till I see what this looks like on. Oh, I've got a feeling, I want to say that stuff is also like a glaze. Whether it is or not, I don't know, but yeah, could be. Okay, so just going around and cutting this out. just so that we have that big block of colour. So I'm not sure when this video will be going up. I know it's definitely going to be before Christmas. So with it being a Christmas video, I have a feeling I will upload this next weekend. So the 22nd, I'm thinking of uploading it. So it'll be 3 days before Christmas. I'm super excited. I love Christmas. I love this time of year. It's just so magical. So I will be busy. I normally am over the festive period. So I'm recording all of my videos in advance, and yeah, because I think it's still nice to what I love watching Christmas makes over Christmas. So I've been following quite a few people and watching their channels. I love it. There's something relaxing about it as well. So yeah, right, okay. You know what? It has dried like a glossy dry, so I wonder if it's like a glossy accent. So I think I'm going to coat the full thing in it and leave it to one side to dry, and then add the glitter onto the CD, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the outer edge with the glitter, and then I do have all of those wooden stars, so I thought we'll put some of those stars on while this dries. If it's still not dry by the time we're finished, then I will I'll blast it with the heat gun. But it is drying clear, so it's making me think, is it like a glossy accent? So we will find out. I hope so. I keep meaning to buy it. I still haven't got around to buying that stuff. I'd love to have a go at it, but I will do eventually. The problem is every time I go shopping, I completely forget that I want to buy it and I want to try it, and end up buying a load of other stuff instead. But my aim for next year is to use as much stuff in my craft room as I could possibly use up, because there's just so much stuff in here that really I can't keep buying. It's just not possible. I haven't got the storage anymore. So I'd like to do as many projects as I can and use up as much stuff as I can. So I say that, and then it'll come to next year, and then you know fine well I'm going to buy loads, especially in January, because there's always the sales. And then with it being my birthday as well, I know I get money off at Hobbycraft and Paperchase, so I can't miss those two out really, can we? So it's a good thing about it's one of the good things about having a birthday in January. You get to go in the sales. Okay, so nearly done. I really hope this dries glossy. We shall see. Like I say, it's not telling me on it what it is, so I am just making it up as I go along. And just hoping for the best. Okay, so just a few more little bits. Right, okay, so let's leave this to dry. Where did I put the lid on this one? Oh, don't tell me. Oh, there it is. Okay, so put the little lid on. I should have moved this really. We'll move this off to the side. There's a few areas that I missed, so let's mix them up. Otherwise it'll bug me if I don't get them. So yeah, there we go. Right, really nice. Put it over here. Right, so while that's drying, let me bring this back in. So really like this element. I think it's just really pretty, and it's like a snowflake really. So I will bring in my gel medium though for it. So let me grab that. And let me wipe this off. It's all hardened, so that wasn't clever of me. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is just put some gel medium on the back. So I'm just tapping it. So if you're using chipboard that's fragile like this, I find that if you tap it, it doesn't go into the holes as much, but you get a nice coating, so it sticks without it being a mess. Okay, so that is that, and then we're going to just, oh, don't go, there we go. So stick that down. So you don't need that anymore, and we just clean this off, because gel medium, once it is stuck, that'll be it. So we don't want to do that at all. Okay, now we've got to wait for that to dry. Now I am using this glitter glue, and it is from Create and Craft. So this was also given to me, so I don't know when it's from, but I'm just going to go around the edge with the glitter glue like this. It's quite a hard one too. And then we've added the glue element, not the glue, sorry, the glitter element. Oh, yeah, that one, that shows how old this is. Okay. I don't even know if you can still get this, but you can buy the glitter glues from all over the place, so that is a good thing. Oh, right. There we go. Oh, it's really coming out now. But I do want loads, so this is good. And then when it dries, it's going to look awesome. I might hang this in my window actually, in my craft room, because it's very Christmassy, very sparkly. Really, really like it. Right, I think we can say that that's the glitter element done. Lid. What did I do with the lid? Do you know what? I like this all the time. If it's on the screen, I bet you're all... oh, there it is. Shouting at me. There's your lid. Right, okay, so that is that bit done. Although this bit here is quite sparse. There we go. That's better. Right, okay, so that's that in. That's not quite dry. Right, I am going to go off the camera, and I am going to dry this as much as I can, and maybe have a go at drying this, and then I will be back. So yeah, won't be a sec. Right, okay, so I'm back. So I haven't dried this, and this is just about dry. And as you can see, that just makes it look so much better. And it is like a glossy accent, that glue that I am using, which is amazing. So I am going to use, no, I'll use my tacky glue, I think. That's if it works. So I'm going to use this to stick it down. And then the last thing to add really is just our, oh, that's not going to go. Right, okay, do you know what? For the sake of this, because I'm fighting with it, I am going to just use some gel medium on the back to keep it stuck into place. I think that's the best thing to do. So just a load all the way down. There we go. And then I am going to put this on there like that. Right, let me clean this off. So if I do it with a paper wipe, I won't ruin my cloth. Put the lid on that. Okay, so I don't want to touch that front yet because it is still slightly wet. There's a load of gel medium there. You might need to get a paper towel for that. Right, okay. So that's it so far, which I think looks absolutely gorgeous. And then the last thing to add is some stars. So as we've got glitter glue around the edge, I'm going to stick the stars in it, and I'm going to do it so that we have 2 different sizes of stars, and then I think we can safely say we're finished. I'm really pleased with how this has turned out. So I've used the texture paste, and it is on a CD. I have used the glue, and we have also used the stars. So I think that's nice. That one. And because we have used the glitter glue around the edge, we don't need to mess about with glues, which is even better. But I'm loving how this has turned out. So like I say, if I remember, I will put the link into the description box below. Go and check them out, because every month they do a challenge. Not many people enter, which I think is such a shame, because it's an amazing challenge and you get to win some fab prizes. I've won a couple so far, but I love doing it, and yeah, I just absolutely love the challenges that they set, and they're always mixed media as well. I mean, it is unfortunate that I haven't managed to get on and do many of them recently, just because I have my health, but it is nice to be back and entering, so it's all good. Right, I'm going to miss that bottom section out and just start off with a little one, just so that it mimics that side. Okay, so we need a little one, then a big one, and then the last one will be a little one. There we go. Oh, isn't that cute? Oh, I love that. So that's it. Oh, again, everywhere. Where's my tweezers? Okay, so we'll use the tweezers. There we are. So this is my altered Christmas CD for the craftbox.co.uk monthly Facebook challenge, and there it is. So we have the texture paste on the background, as you can see. I've used acrylic paints to colour, and then I've just used a simple die cut of the Christmas tree, put some red on to make it pop, and then added this chipboard piece, and then stars and glitter around the edge. And that's it. That's all I've done, and I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's lovely, and I am going to hang this up on my window as soon as it has dried. So thank you so much for sticking with me and watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've loved making it. But yeah, please also subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hopefully I'll see you very soon in my next video. But until then, happy crafting. Bye.